Hey friends, I hope I've caught you at a good time here and you've had a wonderful day. I really do hope that, as much as you could in this stock market here. But let's talk about a stock here, a company that is doing a lot of news, a lot of movement here this week, and is projected to have a pretty good year here. And we're going to talk about that. And the stock here is Bkkt. So looking at this week here, here is a Google chart just to show the whole big broad view of what we've been having here the past 5 days in the market.
It's a lie!
This thing has been going straight up, even breaking back into an $8.50 range. Now, if we go over here to a Webull chart, and honestly, right here when you see my blue line, right there starting on 2.7 all the way here to 2.10, which is today, having quite the walk up here. Now obviously after hours here, end of day, we're having a little bit of a sell-off here back into a mid $7 range here bid price. So this is looking fantastic, and obviously I'm quite the fan of crypto. I'm quite the fan of growth stocks. I'm quite the fan of companies that are doing something different. I love when companies get involved in the crypto situation because, and like I've said, I think crypto over the next 10, 15, 20 years is going to really be something that we cannot even fathom right now. And obviously with this company, their platform is going to be like a digital wallet for people to use their crypto assets, and it's going to be a little bit of an easier situation for people in general. But in saying that, the big broad view here obviously for investors is, what can we expect this to hit here? This company already, the market cap is off the charts already, and the projection for what this company is supposed to do this year alone for a whole year, for quarterlies, everything, is pretty crazy. There's a lot of fans of this stock, and there's a lot of people are calling, this is phony, this is not going to happen. So right now, the market cap with this one is 2.02 billion and a short interest of 11.08 million as of 1/31/2022 here. And that short interest right there, look, that's 57.16 million. So yeah, obviously there's a little bit of a weird situation with math going on here. And there's a lot more projection here. This obviously is a new company. There's a lot of people that are expecting this to do some big things. And this is, I don't want to compare this to BBIG Vinco Ventures, but it's got a little bit of the same flavor, a little bit of the same smell is going on here. So obviously, these two companies are completely different, and they're involved in two different aspects of when we talk about crypto. Now, here's the kicker right here, and this article explains it very well, breaking down what we're seeing right now, and where a lot of people are saying this is great, and then a lot of people are saying, like, I don't know about this. Still, the company projects to do $224 million in revenue after transition based on expenses this year, and then $357 million the year after. So that is a lot of money for a newish company here. Obviously, this was a company that merged with another company. Obviously, we know that when that happens, boom, there's a date right there, October 29th. We had major walk up almost to a $43 stock price, bid price, and then came the sell off and hit that $4. Even the low, that's not bad. Right under a $5 bid price. That's still pretty high, honestly, for a company that is not really out there in the general sense of, crushing it right now in sales. It's still a very new company. But obviously we're seeing this walk up, and this is a very organic walk up we're seeing right now. So friends, here is the scat, what I'm trying to say right now. I am very bullish on this, and I'm very bullish on this in the general sense of that I look at this as a growth stock. I look at this as a growth company. This is a company that is going to continue to evolve and develop themselves into the crypto lifestyle, the platform, application for the user. There's a lot of things that are going to continue to happen here with this company, with this stock. Now, obviously, there's other rumors on the street that this is going to bring a squeeze. Is that true? Anything's possible. The thing that we see right now with squeezes, and here's where I may ruffle some feathers with what I'm about to say here. Everything right now, if you go on to most general stocks that have high volume, there's generally a lot of meat, a lot of wiggle room on the bone here. They're from $4 to $7, $2 to $5. Everyone's talking about a squeeze. There's so many stocks right now that I can name 100 stocks right now that if you go into, their portfolio, their chat room, people are saying the squeeze is coming, the squeeze is coming. No one really knows when the squeeze is coming, and no one knows if a squeeze is going to come. Now, squeezes in a sense of like something's going to go from $2 to $5. I consider that a squeeze, and I consider that a realistic squeeze, and we've kind of seen that this week in this stock right here. Now, when people say this is going to go from $2 to $100, like I've been seeing with comments, friends, the logistics of that happening are very rare. Obviously, the GameStop, AMC, and a lot of other stocks that followed suit, those things are rare. Can they happen? Will they happen again? Absolutely. But if you're just chasing these big short squeeze, run-ups, be very careful. I say that because obviously, I'm making content, but I don't want to see anybody get caught in something that they're reading off other people commenting. It's like going to Wikipedia and reading something and then taking it to a crowd, and the crowd's like, well, that doesn't sound right. When you're investing in a company, especially this one that we're talking about right now, I would buy and bid on this in the general sense of what you like and think about the company and where you think the future of what they're trying to do, their bread and butter, nuts and bolts of what it is, where they're going and what they're trying to do. And that's what I like about the company right now, what they're trying to do. Will it work? I would like to think so, but that's investing. That's the risk with investing, is putting your money into something that's new, that's doing something very different, unique. So just when you're watching people that are showing you these candlestick charts and they're saying like, here's some hidden shares over here, and then the hedge funds are holding this right here, and then when this date comes, this is going to happen, this is going to spike this up right here. Just be careful with those sort of things. I've seen a lot of people get stuck, and I've even talked to a lot of people. I talk to people all the time, especially here on YouTube, that get stuck in these so-called squeezes. And like I said, can they happen? Absolutely, they can happen. And it can happen with this stock. But I would just be very, very careful of how much you press the gas bidding on anything based on what you're reading and hearing. Do I want this to squeeze? Yeah, of course. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it squeezes like crazy. I hope this thing goes freaking ballistic. I love the squeezes, don't get me wrong, like I'm a fan of them. But I know there's a lot of people that have money wrapped up in so many things right now because they are chasing these so-called squeezes that are supposed to be going on. So friends, bid on a company that when you go to a barbecue and you say, yeah, I've got money wrapped up in this company because, I like what they're doing with X, Y, and Z. Be a confident bidder. Don't be a bidder of something that, you're just following the ashes of other people burning something down. Whatever I'm trying to say here. But friends, with this one, I'm very bullish on this one. We're going to continue to talk about this because I think this company, and I do believe this company, is going to continue to do big things. I think it's going to take some time. I think this is going to take, watch the numbers come out here, watch the full year. But I'm very, very curious, and I'm very, very confident if this company does what they say they're going to do, this could really turn into something right here. It really could. And one thing that I really think is going to drive this stock is when we see crypto have its new big season. Whenever that time date, X amount of time is, anything to do with crypto is going to do well. So friends, I'm very bullish on this one. Remember friends, try to be positive much as you can. And remember, invest in you, and for God's sake, just be yourself and don't try to be like anybody else. Be you. It's very healthy. It's a really good thing. Friends, I'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone.